As thousands of migrants from Central America make their way north, preparations are underway in San Diego, the largest port of entry in the U.S. Andrea Guerrero directs the immigrants' rights group, Alliance San Diego.
We have a robust shelter network on the other side of the border, and we have a robust service network here on this side of the border. And so we will be coordinating with our sister organizations to provide assistance where needed.
Once the migrants reach the border, they can apply for asylum as refugees.
Under international law, under U.S. law, anyone who presents themselves at a port of entry and asks for protection must be provided an opportunity to present their case.
Immigrants' rights lawyer Elizabeth Camarena gives migrants in detention free legal representation, but most have no attorneys to represent them in a confusing legal process.
You're talking cultural differences, you're talking linguistic differences, you're talking legal concepts. Even if they understand that they are fleeing for, might not be able to articulate in the legal terms that meet those requirements.
Advocates with years of experience dealing with Central American migrants agree on why they're coming.
All of them share one thing in common. They are fleeing the violence in their home country.
This is where the U.S.-Mexico border plunges into the Pacific Ocean. Now, the migrants are still hundreds of kilometers away from this spot, but here on this side of the border, President Donald Trump is using them to score political points ahead of the U.S. midterm election. He says many of the migrants are hardened criminals and that they somehow represent a kind of national emergency.
Trump falsely claims the opposition Democratic Party encourages migrants and wants completely open borders.
Trump is using and abusing vulnerable people to advance his own political agenda.
U.S. agencies say over the past 12 months, most people detained at the border were parents with children or children traveling alone. Now, many more are on their way. Rob Reynolds, Al Jazeera, at the U.S.-Mexico border.